Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is VersedAlchemist and this will be a collective reading for all signs. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. This will be a timeless reading, but nonetheless, because of the current times, I will be mentioning any relevant energies that are relevant to the time that I'm recording this. Today it's August 7th, 2024. The Lions Gate has been open for the past couple of weeks and it will be at its peak tomorrow. So, in alignment with this energy, as I've pre shuffled a couple decks right now, I'm seeing a pattern right now. I've also been seeing the number 888 significant, obviously, with the Lionsgate portal being 888. There are major changes going on in the Divine Collective, both for the masculines and feminines, to say the least. Now, please only take what resonates. But as I'm looking through these cards right now, there is something big being unveiled. I think, particularly for the masculine, it's something they've always known within them, within this connection. Whoever you have been connected to, connecting with, or have connected with in the past, who you thought of when you clicked on this video, they're having an epiphany, a revelation of some sort. They're finally getting out of this energy of past hurt, self-sabotaging ways. There's something about themselves that's been revealed, self-revelation, self-reflection, if you will. Moon is heavy energy, so something within their intuition has been awakened, almost like a dormant energy within them that's been awakened. And this veil there's this veil that's being pulled right in front of them. Whatever has gone on within the masculine within the last couple weeks, I will say, within this energy, they realize something significant about the connection that they have with you. The cards the cards have been laying out. The Magician and the High Priestess are divine counterparts within the deck, right? That's the highest level of counterparts that you could reach within the deck. There's the Emperor and the Empress, but the High Priestess and the Magician go hand in hand. That is the highest level you can master within the deck, within the Queens of all Queens. It's higher than the Emperor, if you will, and the Empress. It's the ultimate enlightenment, if you will. And I used two different decks, and both showed up. And then the second time I had pulled out the second deck, the Magician and the High Priestess popped up right next to each other. I drew both cards simultaneously next to each other. There's a major shift going on within the collective that I'm speaking for right now. While the masculine is going through this purging, the divine feminine, now we as divine feminines have been going through this process for a long period of death and rebirth, while the masculine is sort of going through this at a high speed. It almost looks like it's going to happen instantaneously, which it is compared to the divine feminine who's been going through this process for their entire lives. But to outsiders, this connection, the way it's going to unfold, it's going to look like it happened almost immediately. One of the decks that I used, the Chariot, had popped up. When I look at this specific image within this deck, I picture the Chariot as almost like a quantum leap. It looks like the person within this image is transporting immediately to a different dimension, a different timeline, if you will. And that's what it's going to look like for other people. It's going to seem like this is happening all too fast, but what they don't know is what's going on behind the scenes through divine timing, divine divine guidance, divine intervention, and overall, the work that it took to get this union to where it is heading. There is divine union, divine union that's coming in for a lot of a majority of the collective. The Lover's card, the Ten of Cups. I'm seeing secrets being unveiled, hidden emotions, hidden truths. The skeleton in the closet is being revealed. People at this time have been purging and unveiling their worst fears and facing their worst fears and coming out of this completely renewed, completely reimagined. And it's almost as if everybody here is shedding an old version of themselves, which is exactly what it is. In order to become somebody that you're not, you need to do things that you haven't done. And that requires a change of mindset, a change of pace, a change of everything, a change of frequency, if you will. There's a lot of wishes that's going to be granted, a lot of new beginnings. And everything that has happened thus far has prepared you for this moment. The way this union will come in, it will come in very quickly. So for those of you who have been waiting, praying, and asking, manifesting, the saying goes, be careful what you ask for because you will get everything you've asked for and so much more. And on that note, while this reading and channel has been leaning towards romance and love, there's also a message that I've been channeling within this past week, relevant to this divine union. As you both are going on this separate journey, right? It looks like it's a separate journey, but really it's almost as if two parallel lines that are coming into union with one another, almost merging into one as you both reach your highest timeline, as you both come into your most authentic selves. For the divine feminines that are listening in, most of you within the last couple of weeks have been receiving messages and signs of creative outlets, of creative endeavors that your heart's been desiring, that your heart's been wanting to pursue, something that you've been wanting to do. And right now, with the Lionsgate portal, is the best time. It's the most abundant time for you to start the projects, the ideas that the divine source, universe, God, whoever it is that you want to call it, there's this energy, there's messages that's guiding you. Your intuition is guiding you towards a certain path, whether it be in career, projects, starting a new business, if you will, outside of this union that's really drawing you and pushing you to pull through any self-limiting beliefs and have faith and lean into it. And as you lean into your intuitive desires and you take, what's the word for it? As you lean into divine, no, not divine, there's a word for it, and I just, something just, the phrase is at the tip of my tongue, and it's very frustrating. So some of you'll know this reading is for you if you've been sort of forgetting. We're also in Mercury's retrograde, so there's that. But I'm hearing divine intervention. Divine intervention. So divine intervention. Divine intervention. I'm hearing truth is going to be revealed. Okay. Pay attention within the next 24 hours about what is revealed to you. There's something here that I'm not supposed to say for whatever reason. My train of thought just kind of halted. But right now I'm being guided to tell you whatever it is that makes you feel light as a feather, whatever it is that makes your heart, your spirit, your soul sing, keep doing it. Whatever revelation that you're being shown right now, as you lean into it, this pushes your divine masculine, right? Because we have mirrored souls, if you will. If you're connecting with this reading, the person that you are thinking of and connecting with during and throughout this reading is mirroring you. So as you're elevating your frequency, so are they. And as divine feminines, we have carried the weight of, I don't want to say carry the weight, but essentially carry the weight of pushing this divine union, right? Because as we all know, divine feminines tend to be more advanced during this process of spiritualism. The divine divine masculines tend to be more materialistically um, advanced. So in terms of wealth, status, stability in the physical world, social world. But as divine feminines, we've advanced in the 5D a lot more. So that's where the balance between you two kind of weigh. You both have something to offer the other, which helps balances you both out. Now, let me pull some cards here before I start speaking. You're going to see a whole different side to this masculine. It's almost as if the polarities of their emotions and their mind are finally beginning to settle in, right? The strong emotions that they feel towards you and their strong will and desire to essentially shield themselves from said emotions because, again, divine masculine tend to be more on the logical side of things, whereas the divine feminine is more intuitively inclined, intuitively guided. There is going to be swift movement within the divine masculine. Oof. Something here tells me for the divine collective that I'm speaking to, whether they dreamt about this, saw it in their dreams, or whether it was a random thought, or whether they saw you physically interacting with somebody else, something in them just ignited. It's as if one of the messages that I've been channeling throughout the last couple of days is the divine masculines have already gone through the suffering of thinking, okay, what if this person that I'm thinking about doesn't feel the same way? They've already overthought the process so much to the point where they might as well try to do something about it. Otherwise, the thought looms over the head, okay, what if I see the collective or the divine feminine with someone else, knowing I could have done something about it, knowing that I could have been the person with the divine feminine. So they're going through this revelation right now. Like their emotions are just soaring. It's reaching new heights. And the thought of you as somebody else, and to say the least, it pisses them off. It ignites a whole different side of them. The masculines tend to be very cool, calm, and collected, right? At least for the collected I'm speaking to right now. The divine masculines that you're dealing with tend to be very give off the King of Swords energy. Right now, they're seeing you as this prize. The way things are being orchestrated right now for this union, it might not make any sense to you and how it unfolds, but just know there's reasons behind everything that is happening. Now, this may look differently for each situation, each individual, but right now, as the divine feminine is raising their vibration, the divine masculine is also noticing that you're attracting more suitors, attracting more people that are wanting to pursue you or are already pursuing you currently. And whether they're physically aware of this and physical proximity to see other people trying to interact with you, trying to get with you, flirt with you, any way, shape, or form, even if they're not doing any of those things, even if they cannot see that physically, they are feeling it energetically, and it's driving them insane, and it's causing this is do or die moment. It's like it's now or never. It's a sort of tension that's been built up. Now it's like a certain sense of urgency within the divine masculine. Yep, the Chariot again. They are wanting to move in quickly. It's almost like this revelation, like, oh, what have I been doing this entire time? Like, this is everything that I've been wanting, right? 10 of Wands. There's an ego death going on within the masculines right now. There's this sort of realization, like, this is my person. I want them. I can't see them with no one else. And 6 of Wands, the Star, and the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's the 6 of Wands, the Star, and the 4 of Wands. The way I'm hearing, the way I've been made a fool, the way I've been a fool is what's coming to mind. I feel like they feel like, what have I been waiting on? I could have been on the collective. I could have been the first one to be on this. Like, it's giving, I loved you first. I loved you first. There's a truth that will be revealed, something they've been holding on to. They know they need to make a decision about this, and I think part of this also is they know that the decision is not up to them; it's up to the divine feminine, and that's part of the reason why it's so nerve-wracking for them. The divine masculines that you're dealing with, for the divine feminines that I'm speaking to, are used to not divine feminines, are used to karmic feminines, are used to lower vibrational partnerships where they're the ones being chased. And in this instance, they're put in a weird position where they're the ones that needs to be doing the chasing. So it feels very unnatural, like they're starting from scratch. This is a masculine that knows what they want and gets what they want all the time. And you're like this forbidden fruit. They want you, and they know everyone else wants you. They didn't know that before, they know it now. And now it's like, I should have did something sooner. And that sense of urgency is what's going to pull them towards you. Page of Swords, the Sun. There's a truth being revealed here. The Justice card. Something they've been holding out on. Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Yep. They know you have a lot of options, and they know a lot of people want you for the same reasons, right? They're finally seeing that if I'm viewing the collective as wifey material, if you will, or as a long-term partner, or as this person with all these qualities that are so admirable, so alluring, why was I stupid enough to think that nobody else would see them that way? There's a mask that's being revealed here. There's a mask that's being revealed here, and I feel like you'll know this message is for you, because this divine masculine is not going to play when they come around. Because when they come around this time, even though they've been holding out for a hot minute, they're coming in strong, hot and heavy. There's no room for misinterpretation. This masculine is not going to play about you. That is what I'm hearing, all right? They will lay out exactly what they want, how they want it, and how they intend to do it. They will come in full force, and before they were doing nothing, it's hitting them like a truck. There's the Tower moment. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. To end this reading, one last message for the Divine Feminine. Your intuition at this time, including the masculines, everyone's really, but specifically for the Divine Feminines, your intuition is at its peak. Extra. And I mean, you have like supernatural abilities right now to discern the truth. So use that during this time to cultivate for yourself, right? Right now is the time to plant the seed, because best believe when it comes harvest time, you will reap all the benefits of this. And a lot of the self work that you're doing is very much intertwined with this divine union, because your self improvement, self love is what brings this union together, and vice versa for the divine masculines. But the more that you are in this energy, the more attractive you become. You are irresistible, and the divine masculine has been resisting, and it's not working out. It's not working out for them. That's what I'm hearing. So that's what I have for this collective reading. Thank you for watching. We will be continuing this reading in Patreon for the time being. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any other websites or other sources for you guys to watch, but for the time being, there will be an extended reading video posted on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, all the information will be linked in the bottom description. Yeah, thank you for watching.